Hey YouTube, hey family, how you doing? What's up?
Get what you got until you get what you need, y'all.
Get what you need sometimes, y'all. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like busting loose, busting loose, busting loose in the breeze. Hey family, this is Tanji Michelle. I am coming to you. As you can see, I am actually in a park, in a playground, and you may be wondering why in the world is she in the park. I am up here with the slides and the little bars that kids hang on and stuff. Do you guys remember doing those types of things when you were a little kid? Do you remember going to the playground and just running and being free to do whatever you felt like doing? I mean, you felt strong and you felt powerful and you felt just like you could just do amazing things. There was no limitations and you could just be free to do whatever you want. And then something happened to some of us as little kids that made us start to feel entangled. Some of the freedom was taken away. Some of the playfulness was taken away. Some of us had to start growing up, even when we were little itty bitty kids, when we should have been running around enjoying ourselves at the playground. Our play at the playground, even if some of us weren't even able to get to the playground. But some of us who went to the playground, we had a lot of adult things on our mind. We were burdened with some adult things that were going on with us as children, things that we should never ever have been exposed to as a small child. I have come here today to tell you that you were made for greatness, and great you shall be. The Lord has put this purpose on my life to heal, to help people to heal from childhood sexual abuse. I myself am a victor. I am a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. It took a very long time for me to get to the point that I can come and publicly say to the world that I am a survivor and I am a victor. I am not a victim of childhood sexual abuse, because I along with the Lord own my own life, and I was able to bust loose, break free of the bondage that held me back of childhood sexual abuse. I want to talk about 3 different things today. I'll have a whole series of videos coming up, and so this is just one. Today I'm talking about busting loose from things that have held you down, like the burden of keeping a secret. That's a very heavy secret to keep. When someone violated you as a small child, you were innocent. You didn't know what was going on, and you're wondering what is going on. And more than likely, the person who violated you, they probably threatened you. They told you, if you tell your mom, I'm going to kill your mom, I'm going to kill your dad, or I'll come in the middle of the night and kill you. They told you something, some type of threat that you believed because you were a child, and children believe everything. I mean, you're watching as a child, you watch cartoons and you believe in the cartoon characters that are actually just drawings. So of course you believe the person who violated you when he said that if you tell anyone, I will kill you, or I'll kill your mom, or I'll bring some type of harm to your family. You believed it. So I want to help you to bust loose, free yourself from that secret. You may be a full-grown adult now, still keeping a secret. I want you to free yourself from the burden of that secret. Another thing you may be dealing with is the mental bondage of reliving some of the incidents that happened to you. um, it's inevitable because it's in your brain. You may relive some of it, just not even under your control. Something could happen. You could see something on TV, or you could have an incident with your partner, or something that just like triggers a memory. And that's called, you if you haven't had therapy, you may not realize or understand that some things can happen, and you'll what when you go back to those moments in your childhood is actually considered a trigger. So but recognizing it is will help you to bust loose, free yourself from the mental bondage of not even knowing that you have triggers. You could be, for example, like, especially when I was younger, and going into young adulthood, and I was a young single mom, became a teenage mom at the age of 18. And my stance in life for a very, very, very long time, kind of still is, sort of, but I was adamant about no man is going to touch me unless I want him to. Hence, I could never be a stripper. I could never, ever, ever, ever. No, and I'm not judging anyone or anything like that, but I'm just saying my stance, and I think it was, because of the abuse. I'm just saying that it was no man will ever touch me unless I want him to touch me. Well, that could cause problems in a relationship, because a man could touch you. If a man loves you, you're in a relationship or you're married or whatever, he might want to come up behind you and touch you while you're cooking in the kitchen or something, or show you some type of affection. And you holding on to your childhood trauma can push him away. It could be a reason why you kind of push people away without realizing it. So that can be, as I said, some type of mental bondage that stems from the childhood sexual abuse. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is with childhood sexual abuse, you may feel like you can't get ahead in life. There's some things that you just keep trying to figure out, what in the world am I supposed to be doing? It seems like I take 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards, and people around me just not getting me. I just can't catch on or whatever. And I'm just saying that it could possibly be, a portion of it could be because of the childhood sexual abuse, things that have never been actually dealt with. Because when you are around people who have, I guess what you could say, normal childhoods, they don't know what you've experienced. And especially if you haven't gotten any type of therapy or counseling, you don't even understand why you're doing some of the things that you're doing. And you may feel like how I felt for a long, long time. Like there's nothing wrong with me. That abuse it has nothing to do with who I am today. I was thinking that it has nothing to do with my relationships. It has nothing to do with me as a person, because I didn't identify myself as a victim. I've never identified myself as a victim. I told myself that, it happened. I got over it. I moved on. That is not my life. I don't have to relive it. I'm past it. It's done. In fact, I told myself once, the man who violated me the most consistent man, once he died, I felt like I was healed because he died, because he was in the grave. I mean, even though he had stopped violating me years and years and years before he passed, but I felt like once he died, just to know that he was gone from this earth, I felt like I knew 100% I never have to see him again. He never touched me again. He'll never talk to me again. And so I was free. I was healed because he died. Not so. I did not know. But that's what we do. We think that we know ourselves, and we don't want to reach out for help because it's embarrassing. Sometimes you may feel ashamed, or that, you don't want to believe that it actually has an impact on your life. So I'm here to help. I'm answering the call on my life. This is what God put me here for. And I tell you what, it took me a long time to get here, but I'm so grateful. And I'm so pleased that I am stepping up to the plate. I am stepping up and I'm answering the call on my life. And if I can be of assistance to you, please, please, please feel free to contact me for a session. I am not a licensed therapist. I have gone through therapy from a magnificent therapist, and but I myself am not a licensed therapist. I have taken some courses, some psychology courses, and human development, family studies courses, and stuff like that. And I'm using also information from my own personal experiences and knowledge and stuff like that. So I have to make sure I tell you guys that I am not a licensed therapist. So you just so that you are aware. But I would recommend that people get therapy once you get to the point that you're ready for therapy. But in the meantime, I am here for you. If you want to get a session, we can do it over the phone or meet in person if you're in or around the Charlotte, North Carolina area. I am so anyway, you can email me. What I'll do is you can email me, and my email address is Tongie Michelle, that's TONGIE MACHELL @gmail.com. Again, that's Tongie Michelle @gmail.com. I will send you an invoice. The session is $33. That is the number that the Lord gave me, 33. So you take it up with him if it doesn't sit well with you. But so you'll email me. I'll send you an invoice, and I'm doing 5% off for my first time clients. So yeah, shoot me an email, and we'll get busy with getting you some released so that you can bust loose and enjoy your life, because my dear, you were designed for greatness, and greatness you will be. That's busted loose. Busted loose. Busted loose. Busted loose to each his own. Dun 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 dun. I feel like busting loose. Bust loose. Free yourself today. Love ya. Peace. Mwah.